I'm Amanda.
And I'm Patrick, and we are Rugged Destinations. We travel full-time with our 2 kids. We have 2 boys, and we document our experiences with photography and video and share that with our followers. And today we're here with Hankook to share an experience that didn't go so well and definitely could have been better with the right tires.
The Mendocino corridor in Northern California is rated about a 3 out of 10. So not that bad. But unfortunately, we hit it right after a major rainstorm and had no idea what we were getting into.
We discovered very quickly that the rainstorm had created deep ruts and swollen all of the river crossings. And we knew that we were in for 30 miles of trail just as we were starting our full-time travel, and we were headed actually to Baja. So I thought this will be a great way to test all of our systems and make sure that they're working great.
Before we took this trip, we had just an all-terrain tire. We were not as prepared as we thought that we needed to be. We started down the trail, and very quickly we realized as we were doing switchbacks with like 2-foot ruts that we were in for a lot.
I was having to get out fairly regularly and walk the trail just because I honestly didn't know if the truck could do it.
It would appear that we have our first water crossing, which is kind of exciting. Patrick's checking it out right now. It's behind me. So we'll see.
I actually discovered that the truck is way more capable than I thought. So it was the perfect shakedown.
Piece of cake.
The truck itself is not exactly like the most nimble right off the bat.
Yeah, leaf springs, solid axles, no power steering, and a manual transmission.
And again, we just didn't have the best traction with the tires that we had. They just weren't designed to be able to do those kind of obstacles.
But we made it work, I guess.
We came across a bunch of down trees. That was something that we were not expecting. We had no winch, so everything that we were doing was with a hatchet and just with some straps and having to back the truck up to be able to get them out of the way. Probably about 5 down trees by the time we made it to our first river crossing. That as well was something that we had an issue with because our all-terrain tires that we were running were not made for being able to do these kind of crossings.
Our truck is a retired fire truck. It had lots of lines going in and out of the body. I had not sealed all of the holes that were in the body at this point, so I was a little concerned about water crossings, but we barely made it across what was essentially a swollen river at this point, and then immediately had to climb a rutted and mud-covered hill. I found myself having to carry way more speed than I would have liked to, because if I were to stop on a hill with a manual transmission and not the right tires, I don't know if I'd be able to get going again, and I might have to back down, which is my worst nightmare.
So we made it through about 15 down trees, and the sun started to go down. We did see an offshoot that showed to be about a 5-mile trek to the main road. So that would cut our time in about half because we realized at this point that this was not a good idea. So we made it within about half a mile of the road. And then we came to this really bad washout, and it's just sandy. It wasn't even the dirt and like clay that we had been experiencing early in the day. This was just straight sand.
It was just a river bottom. So it was a shelf road that was cut into a sandbar pretty much. And a large portion of the road had washed out, at least half, if not more. And someone had rigged up a bunch of logs and ratchet strapped them together.
They were saplings, let's be honest.
To try to make a hasty bridge for the portion of road that had washed out.
Which was probably more for a quad. I don't think they were trying to drive a truck over it, especially not one as heavy as ours.
So I walked up with intention of trying to suss out, is this even doable? And as I kicked at the edge of the road, the road just gave way. The sand just fell right into the bottom. As we were standing there now trying to ponder, is this worth it? Amanda said the defining fact of, if we roll the truck right now, our whole trip aspirations are gone, right? And
we just started.
Yeah.
So it'd be giving up on everything just just gambling on it.
Yeah, too much to gamble. We naturally live a life where we're always balancing risk versus reward. We are very willing to take risk, but we also have to be conscious of the fact that we have 2 boys sitting in the back seat that are expecting us to provide and take care of them. So that always affects our decision making.
So hardline no, as much as he wanted to be optimistic, that was not going to happen. So we turned around, went back to the main road. So we ended up adding another 10 miles onto our entire journey when we were trying to cut stuff off.
Having the right equipment would have made all of the difference for this day, for sure.
Yeah. So Patrick keeps driving. I'm yelling at him to keep going so we don't lose momentum. I catch up and we make just a couple more turns on the trail.
As it's getting dark, I'm having to carry more momentum because we don't have the traction that we need to be able to stop and start again. And so if I don't know what's out ahead of me, I just have to go and hope that it's going to work because I don't know if I'm going to have the traction needed with the incorrect tires we have to be able to get moving again.
And then it opens up to just this beautiful spot. The stars are out. There's just this wonderful clearing. So we set up camp, finally get to have some dinner, and then we're exhausted. So we just crashed for the night.
Woke up the next morning and discovered how beautiful the spot was that we were in. We really didn't know because it was so dark.
It's unreal in this area. I can't believe that we're in Northern California.
Man, it's pretty. And beautiful sunrise. We're sitting there contemplating yesterday's trials.
Over some well-deserved coffee.
So I think what we discovered was that as a family, we know now that we can get through anything as long as we stick together. And we definitely discovered that we needed new tires. So here we are with Hankook, ready to take on the Mendocino travel corridor once again. So if you guys want to see more of our story, feel free to follow us at Rugged Destination on all platforms. Make sure to subscribe to the Hankook YouTube channel, and we will catch you guys down the trail.